First question. In the eye of the consumer, what is a certified pre-owned vehicle?
You said in the eye of the consumer?
Yeah, how do they define a certified pre-owned vehicle?
I think a lot of them don't have an idea what the
And I'm sure that's correct. However, 100,000 people were surveyed, so there is an answer to this question. Yeah, there is an answer. The certified market is growing 11 years in a row. Okay, so it's catching on, and especially right now, because certified is as close to new as anyone's going to get. But how do they define it?
usually through the manufacturer selling the car. Is what when we say we're a MotorTrend certification, they don't put that together like it's a Honda certified car because it's being sold at a Honda dealership.
Okay, but this answer applies to Honda certified vehicles, Chevy certified vehicles, Mercedes-Benz certified vehicles. It applies to any vehicle that is designated as certified. And I'll give you the answer.
No, it's a vehicle that's been thoroughly inspected, and
Okay.
that point I understand. Yeah.
Okay, well, why did you say that?
Well, you ask me what the consumer thinks, and sometimes people who get through the door may not necessarily be.
Well, again, not all consumers are defined the same way either. But you're right. It's defined by the vast majority of consumers as a vehicle that has been thoroughly inspected as opposed to a safety inspection.
Exactly.
Okay? A safety inspection basically is the 3 S's. Does it start? Does it stop? Does it steer? Wash it, put it on the front line. Okay? And here's how the real world works. There's a Hyundai store I passed on the way here. If the used car buyer there goes to an auction and buys a couple of Hyundais, and buys a Toyota, a Honda, and a Chevy, they'll bring all 5 of those vehicles back to the store. They will put them through an inspection and a reconditioning process. The Hyundais will go through a thorough inspection and a thorough reconditioning process because they can certify those, and they have to certify them up to Hyundai's standards. The other vehicles they can't certify. So they will probably go through a safety inspection, and the recon process will be spend as little money as possible and still make the vehicle look good because they can't certify those vehicles. You guys are one of the only 4 stores in North Carolina that can certify anything you choose to. So one of the first conversations I'd have with a customer is about certification. Thoroughly inspected. What happens if something doesn't pass any point on that inspection sheet?
Doesn't get certified.
Or
we have to make a repair.
We have to fix or replace. So bottom line, and it starts with the inspection and the reconditioning process, but the final piece to the puzzle is a consumer sees a certified pre-owned vehicle as a better used vehicle. Okay? Now, I know who MotorTrend is. Bailey, do you know who MotorTrend is?
Like, what do you mean, like?
Okay, if a customer said who's MotorTrend, what would your answer be?
I would say it's a world-renowned company that is well known for like car enthusiasts, but here they do our certification.
Okay, you're warm.
Certainly the authority of everything about automobiles.
The elite authority when it comes to all things automotive. They've been dispensing advice to consumers for 71 years. Okay? MotorTrend has a magazine. MotorTrend has a television station. MotorTrend has multiple YouTube channels. MotorTrend has multiple social media platforms. They get 2 billion content views every single month. So there's a 91% name recognition out there, but I think it's worth letting the customer know that they've been dispensing advice to consumers for a long time, and they are the elite authority when it comes to all things automotive. Bit of trivia. Dodge Ram, first time a truck has been named MotorTrend Truck of the Year 3 years running. It's never happened before. It's also the first time Dodge Ram has ever outsold Chevy Silverado. And some people say that there is a connection there. So MotorTrend has got some panache, but that alone isn't enough. When I'm going to tell a customer, I'll ask the question, I'll say, hey Tom, you know who MotorTrend is? And as a customer, they may say it's a magazine or it's a TV station, or they may not have any idea at all. And I'm going to quickly come back with, well, yeah, they're the elite authority when it comes to all things automotive. They have been dispensing advice for over 70 years to consumers about vehicles. There's only, how many MotorTrend stores in North Carolina? There's only 4 MotorTrend stores in North Carolina. We are one of those 4. We are the one of only 4 stores that can certify any vehicle we choose to. No other dealers can. So you are in an exclusive store. How do we get to become MotorTrend certified and remain MotorTrend certified? The answer is becoming MotorTrend certified didn't take much, because while MotorTrend vetted you, there wasn't enough information out there to disqualify you for bad customer service. However, on a quarterly basis, they vet the store because they will not attach their name to a dealership that does not take care of their customers, and you guys have obviously passed the test every single quarter. I guess, has this been 2 years now?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
I was young when we started.
You said darker color here too.
Say again?
Darker color here.
Yeah, right. So that's how I'd start it. And then I'd say, look, we're going to back up our talk with our money. Because, Bailey, are they going to get a warranty when they buy a MotorTrend certified vehicle?
Yes.
And tell me about that warranty.
It's a lifetime powertrain warranty.
For as long as I live?
As long as the vehicle is in your name.
As long as the vehicle is in my name.
Yes, as long as you're the owner. Things like
Okay.
your engine, your transmission, drive axle, all those internally lubricated mechanical parts are going to be covered.
Does it cover seals and gaskets?
Yes, it does. And your taxes.
And taxes
Oh,
and
yeah.
fluids.
And fluids.
You know, when I was talking to Matt up there, I said, I'm not sure if they'll remember my name, much less what I taught them. Turns out I was wrong. Good job. See, I remember you being smart. Yes, and you do great videos too. So we're going to basically guarantee the mechanical reliability of the vehicle for as long as you own it, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, is that a pretty strong guarantee?
Yes, it is.
Okay. We're going to offer a couple more guarantees too, Tom. What are those guarantees?
We provide you 3 complimentary oil changes.
Okay, so leave those out for a second. That's not a guarantee.
Oh.
Okay, it's important, and we'll get to that. But
Oh.
there's 2 other guarantees that come with this. What are they?
Give you a 3-day or 300-mile test drive. For whatever reason you don't like the vehicle, bring it back. If your dog don't like it, barks at it, return it for another car.
You see my videos. So that's a guarantee that I don't get stuck with a vehicle I don't want, isn't it?
Exactly.
Because
Can't buy the wrong car.
I love that. I can't buy the wrong car. And if I do, I don't get stuck with it. I get a 3-day test drive. This is going to be the shortest visit of my entire year here. Okay, for all the right reasons, I might add. And what's the 3rd guarantee, Bailey?
Then you will get the best price possible for this vehicle.
You're a car dealer. Tell me I'm going to get my best price. Come on, what are you talking about?
We do what's called market-based pricing. So
Okay, but explain how the best value guarantee works. Tell me how that works.
you can look for this car anywhere in the U.S., anywhere in the world, and if you see a car that has the same benefits, around the same mileage, we'll guarantee that you'll have the best price.
Similar vehicle, similar being, same year, make, model, trim level, same options, same accessories, same benefits. Advertised for a lower price. What will we do?
We'll price match.
We'll cut them a check back for the difference.
Yes.
Okay? Miles need to be within
10,000.
10,000, okay? But similar vehicle, year, make, model, trim level, options, accessories, benefits. If you find a vehicle like that advertised on any other website anywhere, we'll cut you a check back for the difference. How long do they have to look?
5 days.
5 days,
I'll
okay?
also throw in that needs a similar Carfax too, because they can find a car less money. That's
Yeah, no, I have no problem with that at all. The only reason I don't is I know that there's no other MotorTrend store in the country that's got the exact same benefits you do.
They don't. Okay, cool.
No. In fact, almost, it's funny, in 2019, we had 2 people take advantage of this. And first of all, it wasn't used cars, it was on new cars. And in both cases, in one case it was from at a Ford dealer in Maine. The other case was a Ford dealer in New Hampshire. One dealer owned both stores, so the benefits were exactly the same. So the Maine customer found the same vehicle advertised for a lower price in New Hampshire, and the New Hampshire customer found the same vehicle advertised for the lower price in Maine, and they had the same benefits. They have since changed that. But it cost them like $240 in one case, $350 in another.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of the best value guarantee?
It allows everybody to have the same opportunity of buying a car.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't need anything. I came to read the board really fast.
Okay, read the board. You can come on in. You're not an interruption, you're a pleasant
Thank you.
addition.
You know what, Tom? He say all the right things.
He does.
said, yeah.
I've been around, I'm old, I've learned to.
He say all the right things.
What's the purpose of the best value guarantee?
Eliminate the fear of paying too much.
Eliminate the fear of paying too much. And, Tom and I were talking earlier, people want to negotiate with you. You got a Wrangler out there that's been pre-discounted $6,000. Used cars are at historical highs, but people still want a lower price.
I think a lot of people just don't realize that there's no used cars out there.
Oh, I guarantee, unless you're in the industry, you don't. I was talking with some friends of mine Sunday who aren't in the car business. They were saying, talking about, hey, how do I get the best deal? I said, you need to find the dealer you like, you need to find a salesperson you like, you need to find a car you like, and you're going to pay through the nose for it. They said, well, I'll go to Carvana. I said, good luck with that. Okay? Then so another guy goes, what about CarMax? CarMax's gross profit is double what a franchised dealer used car profit is. I said, you want to go to Carvana, you want to go to Vroom, you want to go to CarMax, be my guest. But you're going to pay more for a vehicle at those 3 entities than you will a traditional dealer or an independent used car store. All right? And they said, well, how come we can't get good deals? I said, because it's a basic law of supply and demand. There is a way bigger demand for both new and used vehicles right now than there is supply. Basic laws of economics. Okay, you people have been beating us up for years. Now it's our turn to make a little money from you. And that's a cold, hard fact. Tom, what's the purpose of the exchange policy?
Can't buy the wrong car.
Can't get stuck with the wrong car. They can buy the wrong car. They can't get stuck with it. And I used to teach can't buy the wrong car, but then I got to thinking about it. Yeah, you could. You just can't get stuck with it. What's the purpose of the Power Life Warranty?
It gives you peace of mind.
I think peace of mind is probably as good a thing as I
Won't
can
buy
come
somebody
up with.
else's problem.
And if you buy somebody else's problem, somebody else is going to pay for the repair. Okay? Okay. Tom, what good does 2 years of complimentary maintenance do me, the consumer?
Saves you money.
How's that?
You won't have to pay any additional funds for oil changes for the next 2 years.
Okay. How many oil changes do I get in those 2?
3, so you'll save probably somewhere around $120 to $150, depending on the type of oil that we put in that car.
If you save the customer $120 to $150, should they be just a little bit pleased with that? $120 to $150 sounds way better than 3 oil changes. Okay, you quantified the value. Bailey, what about lifetime tire rotations?
You don't have to pay for your tire rotations as long as you own the vehicle.
Okay. Bailey, how often do you rotate your tires?
Every time you get a oil change.
Okay. And some
twice a year.
some people do it every 5,000 miles. If you rotate your tires every 5,000 miles, how will that extend your tire life?
Yes.
Rather dramatically, as a matter of fact. I rotate my tires every 5,000 miles. And I've been doing that probably since the mid 2004, 2005, 2006. A service manager said, just do it, Steve. He said, pay your $20 or 25, whatever it costs. He said, you'll be blown away by how long your tires will last. I haven't bought tires in 15 years. Now, I normally don't drive my car more than 60,000 miles, okay? But I get 60,000 miles worth of tire life every time I drive SUVs. So it's not like I'm driving like lightweight cars. And I owe it all to the tire rotation thing. So if you drive 15,000 miles a year, you rotate your tires 3 times a year. Let's say your tire rotation is $25. Is that about right? That's $75 a year. You keep your car 5 years. That's that's $375. So now you're saving me $120 to $150 on oil changes. You're saving me almost $400 in tire rotations over the next 5 years. Is it worth quantifying these benefits for the customer?
Yes.
Because they're thinking in terms of money. We might as well talk to them in terms of money. And lastly, Bailey, for 10 points, what is resistol?
Resistol is basically like scratch guarding for your exterior, the paint, and your interior. Pretty much guarantees that, like any spill, tear, rip in your vehicle, you get that for a year with your purchase. And if there's anything that we can't get out, they will replace it. So pretty much gives you peace of mind with keeping your vehicle in good condition.
Okay. What else?
Resistol is an environmental package which will protect your paint from fading, losing the gloss of the car, loss of paint gloss. You'll save you money also when you take it to a car wash. If you're spending $20 for a car wash, you can get by with a $10 car wash and it'll look perfect because the dirt just literally flows right off the paint sealant or the paint. The inside is also protected against spills. Anything you can do to protect the leather interior from fading, cracking, it also protects that. And it's guaranteed for a year. You can also extend the warranty if you choose to with the resistol warranty, which would be, I think it's 10-year warranty on resistol. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah, but you could extend the warranty also as well by purchasing the warranty section on it.
Does it have any monetary value to it?
Yes, because you can save money on car washes and stains.
What else? Could it have a positive impact on my resale?
Yeah, it's going to have a resale value to it too, because the resistol is there. Just now you're purchasing the warranty to extend it out.
But even if you don't purchase the warranty, the resistol
is
there. Okay? How many manufacturers have a paint warranty that would fix the paint if it lost its gloss? None. The only people that have, the only two, I think Kia and Hyundai have a limited paint warranty against maybe acid rain or something during the first year. The rest of the manufacturers don't warranty paint at all. So, it's worth protecting because the number one reason someone buys a used car is how good it looks. And if Bailey and I both buy the same vehicle today, Bailey gets Resistol, I don't. Bailey keeps her car better looking than mine 5 years from now, even though they're the same vehicle, same miles, same year, make, model, trim level. If Bailey's vehicle looks better, she gets more money. It can be up to $1,000, even $2,000 more, based on how well it looks. You know, most consumers don't think about this. I've told thousands of people over the years that, look, you're not going to know what you paid for this car for 5 years, okay? I know you'll know the price you pay today, but your total investment is going to be made up of three things. Price you pay today, your cost to own, and what you sell it for, or what you get if you trade it in. And until that happens, you don't know what you don't know what your total investment is. What we're going to do here is we're going to improve your chances of getting more when you go to trade or sell your car. Cool?
Yes.